Doom cha doom doom cha doom doom cha doom doom.
So it is 8 p.m. now. When I recorded my little thingy earlier, I was in the Kroger parking lot and it was like 9 a.m., maybe 10. And we had just walked Mercy at the waterfront in Louisville. I didn't get any video because we were just walking. I was just enjoying the time. We walked Mercy, went to Kroger, Chris got a few things, went home, took a shower, went to sleep, and woke up at like 6 o'clock. So we slept a good long time today. And so like from like 10 to 6. That sounds so stupid. That's like 8 hours, but I'm telling you, lately I've not really been able to sleep very well. I came to Starbucks to get a drink because it's my last night of the week. I don't have to go back until Monday night, thank God, because I took PTO for Sunday because I'm going home this weekend for my birthday and for Father's Day to Buckhorn, and having a slumber party with my mom and my cousin, and then, you know, my dad and Chris will also be there, and my parents have 6 cats, and then also Mercy will be there. So it's gonna be a full house. But I came to Starbucks and I went to order in the app, and it gave me an option to do the oleato or whatever, the drinks with olive oil, and then when I went to check out, it said not sold at the store, and I was like, then why did it show up on part of their menu? Anything else it would show like not available, but this, it was like no, not available at the store. And I'm like, okay, well, I wouldn't have ordered it. I was only going to order it to try it on the video. I probably wouldn't like it. It said it has a strong olive oil taste on the reviews, so. But instead I just got a chocolate croissant and I ordered a Trenta strawberry acai. Now, I didn't include this in the video whenever I got, the day that I went to Starbucks and got the Trenta strawberry acai lemonade. They gave me a venti that day, and I didn't realize it until I got back home, and there was like that much left in the bottom that I realized I'd only gotten a venti. I mean, it's an extra 10 ounces of like calories that I guess I didn't need, but I paid for it. It was like 30 more cents to get it. So, but hopefully with the purchase just now, I had like 98 stars. With what I got just now, I should have like a free drink for this weekend without having to add more to my thing. But tomorrow night, we're supposed to go to the drive-in to see The Flash, which I'm not that excited about. Literally only going to watch it because I know Michael Keaton Batman is in it. I didn't watch any, like, I'm not up to date on the Justice League movies. I've really only seen Batman, Superman, and I saw both Wonder Woman movies, but I've not seen Aquaman, and I've not seen any at all of like the CW shows. So I have no idea what it's going to be about, but Michael Keaton was one of my favorite Batmen. One I grew up with was him, and then also George Clooney, and then also Val Kilmer. So, I mean, you know, a trio of you know, fun guys. But I know I liked, I don't think I finished watching Birdman, so I need to watch that just because apparently it was really good and I stopped watching it partway through. But he was in one of the Spider-Man, the first of the, I can't think of his name. Not Andrew Garfield. Who is it? I just keep wanting to say Zendaya's boyfriend. I can't think of the kid's name. Tom Holland. The Tom Holland movies, he was the Vulture. So he's been in Marvel and DC, but we're gonna watch that, and then we're gonna watch Across the Spider-Verse, I think, or Beyond the Spider-Verse. I can't remember. The new Miles Morales Spider-Man. we're gonna watch those tomorrow at the drive-in and then drive straight through from Paris to Buckhorn. So it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I work tonight, so I need to make myself sleep as soon as I get off work so that I can stay up and make sure I don't fall asleep during the movie. I'm gonna go to Starbucks, get my drink, get my snack, and then go to Target and get the get a few things that I need there for this weekend. So I'll check in a minute. Bye. Okay, I'm back. I debated eating in there, but I mean, they're trying to clean up. They closed in an hour, less than, so. Okay. Whew, it's warm in here. It's 86 outside. So I did get my trim to this time. Now this, compared to what I had the other day, I can definitely tell a difference now. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I definitely only had a venti the other day. I just get no strawberries and light ice. This time I got light lemonade. And I don't know if I cut it with more juice or more ice or water, but I'm hoping that it with more juice so that there's just more caffeine. But I got a chocolate croissant the other day at Panera. I really wanted to try their chocolate croissant, but it wasn't like pieces of chocolate like a pound of chocolate. It was like a chocolate mousse cream cheese filling, and then it had drizzles of chocolate and stuff on top. And I felt like that would be way too messy to try to eat, especially with Mercy in the car with us. So having this instead right now. All I've had today is a part of a croissant, a bacon croissant sandwich from Burger King this morning. And then woke up a couple hours ago and I haven't eaten yet. And I was feeling kind of woozy. Chris is gonna make I'm gonna frozen P.F. Chang's Korean barbecue chicken and frozen P.F. Chang's fried rice. So that's what dinner is, but I had to have something because I was going to be sick otherwise. I might still be sick. I saw this meme the other day that was like, what time do you normally eat? And then it's someone trembling. It's like, oh, my body's vibrating. I need to eat something. It's like, yeah, that's me. That's like, you know, possibly a disordered eating meme, but it's not like on purpose. I've always been like that, and the way that I avoided that as a kid was like I would snack around a lot, or I would like binge eat if I had access to snacky type foods, because like nothing sounded good, but I could eat a whole bag of chips if someone left me unattended with them. Or when I was in college and I like wouldn't make time to go to the caf during the day because I wouldn't really like get hungry. I wouldn't like realize I needed to eat something until like classes were all done for the day and the cafeteria was closed for the night. So I'd order like a large Papa John's pizza. And I would do that because they had Mountain Dew available, which is what I would drink. And I would tell myself, I would like justify paying for a pizza by being like, I can have 2 pieces for dinner, and then it's the weekend, I can have 2 pieces tomorrow for lunch, I can have 2 more pieces for dinner, and then I can have 2 more pieces for lunch. Like, I can space this out. But inevitably I would end up eating the whole piece of pizza throughout the night. I would eat 2 pieces, be good, stay up all night, eat another piece, stay up all night. Like, by the time lunch came around the next day, the whole pizza was gone. And then that was just a vicious cycle. And it wasn't until I had weight loss surgery and had to like kind of come face to face with what my history of eating was crash diets. Like whenever I would eat, I would be really super restrictive, and I would count like every calorie, and I would measure like scoops of seasonings, like little things, and I would lose a little bit of weight. But then that's so restrictive, it's so hard to manage, and it's ridiculous. I would restrict myself to the point that I would feel sick, and then I would fall into the same old habits, and I would just binge eat again. So my stomach was literally like cut into the shape of a banana, basically. It's called a vertical gastric sleeve or vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and that made it to where, like, right after surgery, my stomach was maybe the size of like a toddler's fist. I could only eat basically the same amount as like a 4-year-old, a bit at a time. I started out, and part of this diet is like after you have any surgery, you're only supposed to be on like any kind of like stomach surgery, just to make sure there's no tearing. You're supposed to be on like clear liquids for a week, and then I was on regular liquids. Like I could have Jello, I could have that was clear. Then I could have like milk if I wanted to, but really even then I could only have like a little bit at a time. And then you're also supposed to constantly drink water. So my stomach would be full consistently on water or protein shakes that were like mixed with water. And I dropped a lot of weight really fast, and it changed my life. I didn't know that I was going to turn this video into one of these, but it just made me think, like, just sitting here, just being able to just enjoy a croissant, have a big drink, but I'm still at that place where I will like forget to eat. But now I'm able to like better recognize my body's cues and be like, hey, you're hungry, just get something quick. Get like a thing. Like, don't eat until you make yourself sick. Get a thing, go walk around a little bit. Like I walked 3 miles today, you know. I walked a 5K every day like I do with my dog. So I'm gonna have a chocolate croissant and a fucking drink. I don't have to make myself feel bad for slipping or for doing something wrong. I can just eat normally. It's a really good feeling to have. Like I'm over 5 years out from surgery. I had it in April of 2018. I can eat pretty much whatever I want. Ironically, salads still don't agree with me that much. They kind of go straight through me. It's really hard for my body to absorb and process really fibrous things. For some people, this would mess them up. Like, it's supposed to. Like, carbs and sugar, it's supposed to be like hard to absorb, so that also gives you something called oh god, I can't remember what it's called, but there's a word for it, like especially right after surgery where you eat. Dumping. It's dumping syndrome, where your body just rejects it, and you like just like projectile vomit, you feel sweaty, or you projectile shit your brains out. I made a really big mistake of eating a little too much of something, like maybe 3 or 4 weeks after surgery, and I got really sick. I wasn't drinking enough water, and I got dehydrated, and I had pancreatitis, and I ended up in the hospital like 2 weeks after surgery. And then I had to reset my diet to what it was when I first got out of surgery. Instead of being able to eat like scrambled eggs and mashed potatoes, I had to go back to liquids. It was horrible. But I made sure to drink my water. I need to make sure I throw this away. I can't leave it in the car. I put it in my pocket so that I throw it away whenever I go in. I can't leave a chocolate wrapper in this car, because Mercy's that Danny DeVito, It's Always Sunny meme. I tell her all the time, where he's like his wrestling persona. I'm the trash man. I take trash and I throw it in the ring. Ah!
I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage.
That's Mercy. Like, we had Burger King this morning for breakfast and gave her a few hash browns, and then gave her like the part of my sandwich that I couldn't eat, that was just a big bite of egg and bread left because I was too full. But then, you know, to keep her occupied while she's still eating, while we're still eating, we'll just give her an empty wrapper that just kind of smells like meat, and then she just lays back there and tears it up into a little pile. But yeah, to Target. I wanted to see what pajamas they have. Like, all of Target's clothes are cute, but like a little too expensive for me. But then I've not been in a Walmart lately, and I was looking online, and Walmart stuff, even Walmart stuff, was a little too expensive for me. So I think I'm just cheap now. But I want to get a new set of PJs for my slumber party. I got these for my party because I'm doing 13 going on 30 meets emo night meets Jurassic Park. I was gonna look at the board games. It's one of the things I was gonna look at. All right. Yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt from yesterday. Don't come at me. I put it on whenever I woke up yesterday at 4 o'clock, so I've not even had it on for more than 12 hours, so it's fine. Oh, these look weird. This is my breakfast this morning. Chris told me to eat them because I'm a little frantic right now, trying to get some stuff done before I go back home. Okay, it tastes like a chocolate Teddy Graham. Follow up for the last day I was reporting at Target. I get a little shitty when I'm hungry, both feeling and in attitude. So we're going to do a lot of stuff. So you're gonna see this outfit probably in 3 or 4 videos. I'll do as much as I can. First things first, I'm cleaning this car out. Not gonna be free, but I'm clean it out. These are dry as fuck. I've got a $10 voucher at what you call them? Big Lots. I gotta go to Dollar Tree again because I didn't get the stuff I was gonna get there the other day. Hopefully there's fewer people there than there were whenever I tried to go at like 4 o'clock. I'm going to I have a free pastry at McDonald's. I might go get that for breakfast. I also have a free breadsticks from Pizza Hut, and then I have, which I'm not getting today, and then I have a free Brookie, like a brownie cookie chunk from Rally's that I can redeem at some point. So I have a few things to do for the next couple weeks. So I think this weekend I'm going to focus on birthday, like actual birthday party stuff, and just doing other things. And then there's some things that I have until like the 22nd or the 30th or indefinitely to redeem. But yeah, let's just get a fucking move on. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, I think. I'm looking for little pouches that I can put glittery sprinkles into. Like just little envelopes, like what you would put a key into. Strawberry sprinkles for a game. Feels like it's been there for a while. See if they have any dinosaur toys. It's so much calmer here before everyone else comes in. What I want with balloons. It's gonna be emo night. Popcorn, ring tops, just in my version of the razzles. Got some glasses. Okay. Got these sunglasses. I don't have any sunglasses. Dude, So, Dollar Tree is so much easier to deal with at 8 o'clock in the morning as soon as they open. I can't believe I was in there that long. It's 8:42 right now. My rule in Dollar Tree is, at the most, get a basket. Not getting a buggy, because that shit adds up. Everything I got was like less than $20 though. And then I got $10 cash back because we didn't know if the place I'm going to get the car vacuumed out takes a card or if I would have to get coins. But I'm going from here to McDonald's to get my free pastry. But I got what I got in there was ring pops, because in 13 going on 30, so 13 going on 30, if I haven't said it at any point during this video, I'm pretty sure I have. 13 going on 30 was a pretty pivotal movie for me. I watched it at like the turning point into puberty. I'm almost positive I had my period by the time I saw it. I got my like 11 TMI. I was in such a hurry to grow up, and I kept falling in love, crush with guys who are like not even remotely a good fit for me. I was just like infatuated, and I realize now that it was like a hyperfixation and a special person and a or like favorite person, like a special interest. It's like just adolescent obsession in a really stupid, silly way, and not just on like crushes, on like infatuated with being one of the cool girls. And once I saw that movie, it just like really helped like better to shape me, I guess, with kind of growing out of that mindset where I was like actually focused on building relationships with people and like having my first like real boyfriend. And I had my first kiss whenever I was 11, and you know, like the summer I turned 12. And it's really young for a first kiss. That's a whole other story. But you know, it kind of really helped me. And I had always said whenever I turned 30, I wanted to have a big slumber party just like Jenna does in the movie, where she invites her friends and she has a slumber party and sings "Love is a Battlefield," and they eat popcorn and candy. 13 Going on 30 is the premise of a girl who wants to be popular, and she has a cool basement party for her 13th birthday. And her like best friend is a guy named Matty, who lives next door, and he makes like a really special birthday present for her that is like this dollhouse. It's such a cute movie, and he gives her wishing dust that she like sprinkles on her dollhouse. It's almost like a vision board, and he like wants her to make a wish. But then the popular girls who she invited over for her party, who she's like determined to be one of them, they come over for the party and they're being kind of shitty to her. Her like crush or whatever comes over too, who's just one of these silly, you know, little guys, floppy hair, as they are. And this is set like in the 80s, so she's 13 in the 80s. I was born in 93. But the concept was there, you know? Some things are just timeless. And the popular girls are like, let's play 7 Minutes in Heaven. And they put a blindfold on her and put her in the closet and tell her that the popular guy really wants to give her a kiss. So while they're down there, her friend had gone next door to get his keyboard, his Casio. I'm telling you how many times I've seen this movie, so many. So then Maddie comes back while the popular girls are like, they're gonna take her cake and leave. And Maddie comes down and the popular girl is like, hey, Jenna's waiting in the closet for you for 7 minutes in heaven. So he goes in there and she has her blindfold on, and he goes in and he gives her a kiss, or he starts to give her a kiss. I don't even know if he actually kisses her, but she says, I think they like hold hands. I know they hold hands. They like interlace. This is such a good movie. Oh my gosh. It's just like that heart fluttering, like you remember being 13, you know, whenever I go back and watch it now at 30. And whenever I was 13, 12, 11, whatever, like I still felt it. And she says the other guy's name, and he's like, what the fuck? No, it's Maddie. And she gets really mad. She gets really embarrassed. She realizes everyone left. And she thinks they left because he came down and said something nerdy. So she makes him leave, and she's locks herself in the closet, and she's like rocking, hitting her head on the shelf that she had put his dollhouse up on with the wishing dust on it. And there had been like kind of a Cosmo kind of magazine she'd been reading that was like 30, flirty, and thriving. She starts rocking and she's like, I want to be 30, flirty, and thriving, 30, flirty, and thriving. And the wishing dust falls on her, and she had put the blindfold back on when she was doing that, and she wakes up and suddenly she's 30. It's like 2002 or whatever. Who knows? I can't remember what year it was. And so she wakes up and like her blindfold has turned into a sleep mask, and she's in this like giant luxurious apartment, and she wakes up, she's 30, and she's just like, oh, this is so cool. But then it turns out being 30 isn't all it's cracked up to be, because the person she became was kind of a miserable bitch. She wasn't friends with her friend Maddie anymore. She was friends with the mean popular girl because they worked together at this like magazine, the magazine that she grew up reading. And through a series of events, she basically helps everyone else around her learn not to take things too fucking seriously, and then also realizes she's got plenty of time to grow up, but maybe one day, even when she's grown up, she will, you know, still be the 13-year-old kid at heart. And so for my slumber party, I'm not gonna have a horde of friends like I thought I would, but that's okay, because 30-year-old me is different from 13-year-old me. I'm still in contact for the most part with the people I was friends with whenever I was 13, but it's just you know, we grow apart, we live different areas, plans don't always line up, a pandemic happens, etc. And suddenly I've not even been home to my parents' house for longer than 6 or 7 hours after driving 3 hours there and back in over 5 years. Well, no, not that long. Since November 2019. Thanksgiving in 2019 was the last time I spent the night at my parents' house. So I'm like easing back into being away from what is like comfortable and familiar, and just having a summer party with my cousin Kristen, who's been my best friend since she was born, and or at least since her brother was too cool to hang out with me anymore, because we were the same age. So Kristen's like 3 years younger than me. She's the one who does Millie's Munchies that I've done like a short review on. I'm my mom, and Chris, and my dad. And we're gonna have some drinks. Gonna have some tunes. Gonna have some special baked treats. I'm going to so a nice plan. We're going to the movies in Paris, driving to Buckhorn after that, and then wake up in the morning and just get ready for the party that night. I might have to go to Hazard to get some things. My parents usually go on Saturday, so maybe I'll see if they can pick some stuff up. So, Razzles were one of the treats, one of the, like, her favorite candies. I didn't grow up eating Razzles. Did grow up eating Ring Pops. So I got 2 4-packs of Ring Pops. I got 2 big bags of movie popcorn because we're also going to just be watching movies all night. With these little popcorn bags, little paper bags that say popcorn on them with the red stripes. I got 3 like sateen sleep masks. Like, obviously not the ones for the movie. They make those, but I did not have the money or the time to pre-order those things from Etsy. I got an air freshener and a sink plug. I need to get in the back and get those out. I got these sunglasses. I got a pack of balloons because I'm doing emo night. I'll pack a black balloon. I'll play Keepy Uppy. I got 2 dry erase boards that have a marker. I just have. Because I kind of want to play like Pictionary on Teams. Or like a quiz game. Put this in my pocket so I don't leave it in here. Ooh, a thing got me back. Okay, going to McDonald's. Into Big Lots. So, whenever I was, you know, filming all those little talking in the car segments, I like had all these plans. First of all, the McDonald's, it wouldn't let me redeem the birthday reward. It said the item was not available at that store, and I checked like every day for a week, and they were never at that store. And then today is the 30th, and that item is either not sold at the store, or if it is sold at the store, they don't accept the birthday reward. I didn't get to use that one. I had access to it. I'm gonna count it because fuck you, Grimace, for leaving me on red. The Rallies, same deal. Whenever I tried to redeem the Rallies birthday thing for the Brookie, they didn't have it available. So that one was another one that I didn't get to redeem. And then I ended up not doing Big Lots that day. So that will be in another video. We ended up not going home Friday night. We went home Saturday, but I'll do like a separate video for the actual like birthday weekend because this is really just the prep. But I just wanted to clarify why there's no footage of me like trying the McDonald's pastry or trying the Brookie. It's because they didn't have it. And then Big Lots because I didn't use it at that point. So those will be in other future videos. So there's not really a freebie in this one, and there wasn't one in the first part either, but that's because they're kind of separate from the freebies, and they're more so just the birthday party weekend prep. I'm gonna end this here because this is already stupid long. I just keep yawning, so I feel like I need to take a nap. But I'll see you next time. Bye.